Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Lorena Geary and I post here on YouTube every Monday and Saturday. Alright you guys, so I do want to show you guys how to prep the nails. Prepping the nails is key. You guys really want to make sure that your foundation is perfect, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do that. Okay, and I do want to mention that basically doing these steps will help your nails stay from anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. So it just really depends on your client and how oily their nail beds are. But some clients, their retention is way better than others. It just really depends on how oily their nail beds and how you are prepping, and if they end up touching their nails during their service. And I'll go into that more in once we get into the video. Alright you guys, first you guys are going to want to get a drill. I started out with a very cheap drill. If you guys are first starting out, I recommend getting a decent drill. This one right here, it retails for around $400, but there are some cheaper ones that have came out on the market that are pretty decent, so make sure to check them out. I'll go ahead and link some down below if you guys are interested. And then you guys, this is what my nails are looking like, and I haven't had nails on for a while, so they are pretty much just short. I've been just trimming them, keeping them short. Alright you guys, and then next you guys are going to need this cuticle pusher. I like this one, that it has the one on the smaller side. Reason being is just because I have some clients that their pinky nail is so small that it's harder to get the bigger one on there. And you guys don't need a ton of pressure when you guys are doing this. I know in the video it kind of looks like as if my nail is super pressed down, but it's just because I like it to be nice and sturdy, and since I don't have anyone to hold my finger, I'm holding my own finger, and this is the way I do it. And you guys could see right there that a lot of cuticle is coming off, and you're just going to want to go ahead and do this to all 10 fingers. Alright you guys, and during this part of the service, you guys are going to really want to make sure to mention to your clients to not touch their nail beds whatsoever, just because when they are doing that, if they end up putting oils on their nail bed, their nails are going to lift faster after they get them done. And you guys don't want that, they don't want that, they want their nails to last. So if you do find them doing that, just try to kindly explain to them the reason why they shouldn't be doing that, just because I'm sure that they don't really know why they shouldn't be touching their nail beds, and some people, they take offense to certain things. So I like to educate my clients to basically explain to them the reason why they shouldn't be doing that and the effects of it if they do continue to do that. And this is in lifetime, so basically you guys are going to be seeing a rough estimate of basically how long it takes me to prep the nails. It might take a little bit longer just because I am doing two hands, and I'm kind of going in and showing you guys. And this is what they look like after you push the cuticle back. All of that dry dead skin is coming off, and that is a good sign, you guys. I recommend asking your clients if you are hurting them, just because sometimes with the cuticle pusher, some clients, their cuticles are a lot more sensitive than others. And I've had people that have started coming to me because the nail techs prior to them were very rough with their fingers. So don't lose a client just because you are being super rough. Make sure that your clients are always comfortable. Alright you guys, and then you guys could get a file, so then you guys could kind of just round out the edges. I've seen people where they just end up leaving them straight across, but honestly, that is definitely personal preference. It is something that is completely up to you if you guys feel like you work better with that. But the reason why I like to keep them nice and short is because I feel like underneath, it drives me nuts when the nails grow out and you guys could see your natural nail from underneath. That drives me crazy. So I want that to basically not have to worry about that the next 2 times that they come in, depending on how long or how fast their nails grow. Some clients are faster than others, of course, but I like to keep mine nice and short, as short as I could get them, without making the client's nails sore, because sometimes if you cut too short, your clients might complain because their fingers are tender just because you cut them way too short. So if they are as short as mine, highly recommend going in with a file. And I try not to saw my way through the nails just because that's something that I learned in beauty school just from working from one side and meeting in the middle. So you guys might notice that I'm kind of going in like a violin type of shape, but just because I don't want my nails to end up splitting later on. I know some people might not feel that this is a big deal just because you guys are putting on acrylic extensions, but you never know when your client might want to take them off. And I like to just do everything like as if I was doing like an actual manicure, just because that is how I was taught in beauty school. Alright you guys, and then this is what it's looking like. I am going to go ahead and cut the cuticles off camera just because in some states it is illegal to cut the cuticles. So I'm just going to go ahead and do mine really quick. And to check that if it is illegal in your state, you guys could go on Board of Barbering and Cosmos. They should have it online where you guys are able to check out the laws and basically what you should and should not be doing if you guys are a nail tech, and basically things that you can do to keep your clients safe and making sure that all your implements and everything are sanitized. That is something that I highly recommend, especially if you guys aren't a licensed nail tech and you guys plan on doing this as your career. Please be mindful of your clients, just because if you guys aren't, you guys could transfer bacteria and whatnot, and you guys really don't want to do that just because you are liable for whatever happens to your client. So you guys really want to make sure that you guys are being nice and clean and keeping everything sanitized. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and get a medium to fine sanding bit right here. If you guys are a beginner, I highly recommend getting a fine sanding bit. Reason being is because you really don't want to overfile your nails, especially if you guys are using an e-file. This is how high I like to do mine. You guys could see it's very low. You guys don't need it fast at all because you guys will be going through the natural nail plate and you guys really don't want that. And you guys could see that I am just going around my cuticle first, and then I am just going to go ahead and remove the shine from the rest of the nail. And I do have little divots in my nail, so that's why you might see me going up and down on some spots just to try to get those out, because I want the nail to make sure that I am having it adhere over the whole thing. Like I want the acrylic and everything to adhere really nicely. And I always like to go around the cuticle first, just because when you guys have like kind of like you're more organized while you're working, I do feel like it helps with time management and not guessing, did I do that already? So I like to do certain things first to make sure that I'm working in an organized fashion, just because if I am not, I feel like I'm all over the place and I second guess myself thinking, did I do this? Did I do that? So definitely make sure when you guys are finding a way to do the nails, making sure that you guys are organized. It does help a lot with time management and making sure you guys are doing everything from one nail to the next nail, just because there had been times when I had first started that I had accidentally forgot a nail or skipped a nail just because I was bouncing all over the place. So this is a must. Alright you guys, and you guys could see that I wasn't going back and forth and drilling super crazy on the nails. And yeah, so this is what they are looking like. They still look super healthy. If I were to even just wipe them down with alcohol, you guys would see that my nails are still very healthy. All this is removing the shine and removing the cuticle. You don't have to get super crazy for the nails to last, you guys, and that's something that I stress about a lot, just because I see a lot of beginner nail techs that will take a coarse sanding band thinking that using a really coarse one is gonna like make sure that nothing goes anywhere, but you are just really thinning out the nail plate. And yeah, so just be mindful, keep your clients' nails very healthy. I know some clients, they think that having acrylics on is very damaging to their nail, but that is not the case whatsoever. Like some of my clients in the past, they had told me like gel is healthier than doing acrylics for your nails. Like it doesn't thin it out as much. But if you think about it, if you are doing the nails properly and you aren't over filing, all you do is prep the cuticle and take off if there is anything lifted. And chances are a lot of the time when they come in, their nails aren't even lifting. So with that being said, yeah, you guys, like, I feel like acrylics is probably like one of the things that save your nail the most without having to like always like prep the nail over and over again, because over time, like prepping for a gel, it is going to get thinner just because you have to prep every time. Alright, you guys, so this little bit right here, I love this. This is like a pterygium stone bit, and I love this for going around the cuticle again, just because even though I had went, you guys will see in the video that there is still cuticle coming off, and I like that it has a 90-degree angle at the end, but it isn't super sharp where it's going to cut your cuticle whatsoever, but it is nice, so then there is no lifting at all. And then we're going to go ahead and just go hit those other nails. And for this one, you only need to do around the cuticle. I don't feel like you need to go around the rest just because the other parts are prepped, and this is just to make sure that I didn't leave anything behind. And then I highly recommend these. I love these even better than the fluffy brushes that I see a lot of people using. It helps take a lot of the dust out of the cuticles and whatnot, and making sure that there is like no dust left behind. Because I have noticed using the fluffy brushes, I'm not able to really sanitize those. And alright, now we're going to go ahead and get the Bond Aid, and I'm going to go ahead and get this little applicator, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to the nails. I like this just because it helps get any of the dust that is out of the cuticle area, and making sure that if there's any oils underneath that cuticle, or like that skin that hangs over a little bit, basically your cuticle, but just help get the remaining dust out of there if there is any. So being thorough with things like this, it does help make a difference, you guys. Prepping, it does take me a good amount of time when my clients do come. It's not something that is like, okay, 5 minutes and I'm done. So be patient with your prep. Your prep is just as important as the shape of your nails. Alright, you guys, and Acrylic tapered square, these are the tips that we are going to be using. And I really like these. Montage, they do have a ton of different tips, you guys, a ton. So make sure to check them out. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys real quick the different tips. But if you guys want some of the tips, I do have a discount code for Lorena10, Lorena, and then the number 10. And then these are all the different ones they have, you guys. They have so many to choose from. So if you guys do need some of those, make sure to check out their website. Their website will be linked down below. And I have a ton of boxes of tips just because I'm a nail hoarder and I feel like I need everything. So yeah. Alright, now that I have my tips, I am going to go ahead and pick out the ones that I need for my finger, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue them down. The glue that I use is from Montage as well. I really enjoy loving it. I love that I haven't experienced it glue shut, knock on wood, just because watch that happen to me. But yeah, so definitely recommend checking out their stuff. They do have pretty bomb stuff. I love their stuff, and they have a lot of stuff to design the nails with. So if you guys are looking for a one-stop shop that you don't have to like go find nail stuff and like the acrylics and whatnot and like design stuff, they do have a ton of stuff. Just because I know with me, I like to try to get my stuff all in one place, just because shipping and stuff is expensive. So once you add all the stuff where you guys ended up getting stuff that was shipped to you, shipping is so expensive. I spend so much money in shipping. But yeah, so definitely check them out. They have some good stuff. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my sanding bit, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that nail tip. And something that I did learn was that the thinner the nail tip, the less that you guys are going to have to blend. So these nail tips, they are a little bit on the thicker side. The one that was thin stilettos, those ones were actually like thin stilettos. Like the plastic isn't as thick as they are on the coffin or the tapered squares. Alright, now that it is all blended, I'm going to go ahead and get another applicator, a clean one, and I'm going to go ahead and put the Bond-Aid on there again. So if there are any oils that had rise, what this is going to do is just help take them away and clean it and making sure that is nice and ready for the acrylic to be covered over it. But before we put the acrylic on, I am going to go ahead and get my protein bond from Young Nails. If you guys haven't tried this, try it. You will love it. I love it. Everyone loves it. If you go on TikTok and they have those little easy yes or no videos, yeah, everyone loves this. So highly recommend this. And I'm just going to go ahead and rub this onto the nail, and you guys will be able to use this for all 10 nails. So every time you guys use the applicator, make sure that you are throwing it away. Never double dip. Alright you guys, if you guys made it all the way here, make sure to hit that like button, just because now it is time for you guys to apply the acrylic. I am going to be doing more beginner nail tech videos, so make sure to check them out. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification bell, because there is going to be more to come for you guys. Make sure to comment down below if there is any videos that you'd like to see. I love helping you guys already know that. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and as usual, I'll be back with more videos. Bye!